we might not be live. Hello, people. I don't know if we're live. Hello. Hi, everyone. I'm just checking to see if we're live because I'm using another service that takes a little while for the live to come actually live. It looks like on Facebook we are live. Hello, Facebook. And it looks like we are now live on YouTube. So hello. Yes, we are live. Hello. Bonjour, dickheads. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. What are we? We're day 39 of lockdown in Paris. Day 39. It's almost 40 days and 40 nights, right? We've only got 17 days left to go, though. Hey, on that note, welcome to the show. This is Paul Taylor's Happy Hour live. Happy hour? I'm not fucking happy. I'm angry. I'm always fucking angry. Oh, yes. Welcome to the show, everybody. Hello to everybody who has been on the show before. Thank you for coming back to see the live. And hello to all the new people who have never seen this live before. Let me know in the comments if you're an oldie or a newbie. And we'll figure it out. If you are new around here, then the concept is pretty simple. I drink a beer during this happy hour, and then I answer your comments. I see what questions you have. We have some fun in French as well. On parle un peu français pendant le live, un peu d'anglais, et on se fait des expressions françaises, anglaises, des blagues. On apprend un peu de québécois. On fait ce qu'on veut, en fait. C'est un peu freestyle. We do what we want. Shall we talk about today's beer? Today's beer is not a beer, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I'm not drinking beer. I'm drinking champagne. Oh, champagne supernova in the sky. Someday you will... Why are we drinking champagne, Paul? What's the occasion? What are you celebrating? I'm glad you fucking asked. Celebrating today, ladies and gentlemen. My wife and I were celebrating... I'm not even going to tell you what we're celebrating. I'm just going to show you, in fact, what we're celebrating. Let me show you exactly what we're celebrating. It happened literally 10 minutes after the live yesterday. After we finished the live yesterday, I said end broadcast. I got up, and then basically, this is what happened. Here we go.
Ready? Come and see Daddy. Ready? Come on. Oh, yeah. You're walking, Don.
Oh, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, my 9-month-old baby, almost 10 months, took her first steps. So fucking cheers to that, everyone. Yes. Fucking cheers up here. Jesus Christ, everyone. How exciting am I? I'm excited. Hey, if you're a parent and you have a child who is already walking, you know the feeling. You know this feeling of like, You get super excited. For people who don't have babies or have babies who are not walking yet, let me try and describe to you the feeling that it was to see our little baby walking after 9.5 months of fucking shit. Here's the only analogy that I found is when you're doing exams, right, for your, like, university degree or just exams at school, right? And it's been months and months of pain, of work, of just, like, sleepless nights because you're writing essays, just all of the shit that comes with studying. I hated studying, even though I did a subject that I liked. I fucking hated it! And then when the exam time came, you do your exams, you finish the exams, it's like this relief. And then when you get the results of the exams that you've passed the exam, you're like, it's just this unbelievable happy feeling. And that was exactly what it was like yesterday. First steps, baby walking for the first time. It was just like 9 months of it's just difficult. Sleepless nights, my wife and I, just fucking shit. And then she walked. And then we were like, we were losing our shit. The only difference is the degree in these exams, they come from your testicles and they're born out of your wife's vagina. Just imagine that, right? That's what it was like. So, but then, like 2 hours later, it took us 2 hours to get her to sleep again. So the happiness went back down to just... So cheers, everybody. welcome to the show. Hi. I've managed to figure out some technical issues. So we have some people on Facebook. I can get the Facebook comments up. Happy hour. Abdelkader Mehdi, happy hour. Hello. Emily License says me if I pass my degree. Yes, Emily, exactly. You're just going to be like, it's unbelievable. Thomas Garbin says, Paul, are you ready now that your kids can walk? It's the beginning of your hell on earth. What have the last 9 months been, my friend? Jesus Christ. Cécile, yeah, I hear this from parents all the time. Petit souci, petit souci, grand souci. Petit, yeah, small children, small problems, big children, big problems. Anyway, Raquel Rigal says it's a bit ironic that she learnt to walk while in lockdown. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. French lady in red says, Paul, you'll see when Louise's boyfriends will queue up in front of the door. It's not far away. I can't wait. Oh, Jesus. So anyway, hello to the people on Facebook. We are live on Facebook as well as YouTube. This is happening and this is a lot of fun. Alexia Benz says, hello from Switzerland. Salut de Paris. J'espère que tu vas bien. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Xavier, ouais, maintenant qu'elle marche bientôt, premier copain, c'est sûr, ça va arriver trop tôt. So I am drinking champagne, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on my happy hour. I'm going to finish this quite quickly. But I do have beer. Don't worry, I have a new shipment of beer that arrived about an hour before the show. 24 new beers from Une Petite Mousse. These guys that helped me make my own beer, they sent me 24 new beers. Here they are. Look at them. Just ready to taste. I'm so excited. I've got 24 shows, 24 beers. Meanwhile, the cat in the background, he doesn't give a fuck that I've got some beers. But we do have some new beers, so I'm excited about that. All right, let's get to it, people. Let's start the show and tell me what questions you've got.
AMA, ask me anything. Well, not anything. Don't be a dickhead. Just ask me a normal question. Jesus Christ.
It's the part of the show where I just answer your questions. What questions do you have for me? Whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, let me know what questions you have and I'll try and answer them as best as possible. Carl Thompson. All right. Great first question. How's the tallest man you've ever seen? What a random question. Who's the tallest man I've ever seen? I don't know. Oh, I know. It was Teddy Riner. Je sais pas comment il s'appelle en français. Teddy Riner, that's how I... Teddy Riner. Teddy Riner. He's a judo... champion in France. If you don't know who he is, let me share this screen with you. Just looked him up on Google. Teddy Riner, Olympic champion. He's probably the tallest person I've ever met in real life. He's fucking tall. Thanks for the question. Natalie C, good question. How much does the cat weigh? It's a good question. I don't know. Like 8 kilos or something? He's a fat bastard. And if you're wondering, Paul, that's animal abuse. Why is he so fat? It's not my fault. It's my wife's grandmother's fault because they were initially living at my wife's grandmother's place before they moved in with us 8 years ago. So he's 14. So for 8 years he's been living with us. And so for 6 years he was with my wife's grandmother who just would feed him ungodly amounts of food. So he became fat and he's been on a diet ever since. He lost 2 kilos. He was like 10 kilos. I like zebras, says Paul. How's your mum doing? She's doing fine. Thanks very much. Why are you so interested in my mum? I like zebras. And why do you like zebras? Why is that your YouTube name? I like zebras. What a crazy YouTube name. Stéphanie Ruche, parles-tu en français ou en anglais avec ta femme? Je dirais pour la majorité, c'est en français. Parce que je sais pas pourquoi en fait. Peut-être parce que mon français il est mieux que son anglais, je sais pas. Ouais, elle rigole, elle dit oui. Ok, je voulais pas dire que son anglais était nul, juste parce que ça va la vexer. Mais non, son anglais, il est très bon. Son anglais écrit, il est parfait. Son anglais écouté, oral, c'est sa compréhension parfaite. Tout est parfait, mais juste le parler, elle galère un peu à parler. Pas parce que c'est juste, je sais pas, c'est un truc de français, vous galérez, enfin c'est un truc de tout le monde qui apprend des langues, c'est plus compliqué à parler les langues que écouter, comprendre, écrire. So yeah, there you go. Ryan the Burger. Oh, Ryan the Burger is back. Quality, you're always on the chat. Cheers, my friend. What is your favorite city to perform in? I don't know if it's a favorite city, really. I'll tell you the shows that have gone the best so far for my current tour, So British ou Presque, that's the show that I'm doing right now. And the best cities that I've done it so far are Bordeaux, Lille, and Paris, I guess. I mean, I perform all the time in Paris, so it's difficult to say. London was great when I did my first show. London was amazing because there's a lot of French people in London that come to see the show, and I feel like they're my people. French people that live in London are like me, but the opposite. I'm English and I live in France, so the stuff I was talking about was very relevant to them. So I feel like the show in London went really well last year. So we'll see. For now, Bordeaux and Lille are the two that went the best because they're just the best, the best fucking cities in the world. Piotr. Hi, Piotr. What's going on? One of my moderators on YouTube says, Paul Taylor, sleep ou caleçon? Caleçon every day of the week and twice on Sunday. Obviously, caleçon. You sleep, like, that's my problem. I can't go into French swimming pools because in France, you have to wear genre des moules bites speedos. Ouais, je laisse bien galérer ma femme pour les cours de bébé nageur. C'est juste que je peux pas, c'est impossible que j'aille dans une piscine avec un moule bite. Surtout parce que j'ai du ventre, j'ai un bide. Et donc du coup, moule bite et bide, ça fonctionne pas ensemble. It doesn't work. You can't have fucking speedos and a belly. It's just horrific. Every other country that I've lived in, swimming pools, you can wear what you want. So, caleçon. There you go. Yannick Kovac, Lille. I was at your show. Hello, Yannick. Thanks for coming to the show in Lille. It was unbelievable. Such a fun evening. The after party was shit, though. Here's what I've been doing since I was on tour this time round. Every time after the show, I would ask people in the audience, yo, where are we going for a beer after the show? And Bordeaux, they were all over that shit. One of the guys in the audience worked for an Irish pub. And so we went to the Irish pub and we had such a good time. There was like 70 people from the audience that came. It was unbelievable. Lille, everyone in Lille was suggesting some fucking shit club that we didn't go to. We just went back to the hotel. And so we had a couple of drinks back at the hotel. So fuck you, Lille, for your after party. But the show was great. Who else have we got? Paul, qu'est-ce que tu ferais si t'étais pas humoriste? Je sais pas. Qu'est-ce que je ferais? Je travaillerais dans l'informatique, c'est sûr. J'ai bossé 9 ans chez Apple. Et donc, du coup, je crois que je serais toujours chez Apple si j'étais pas devenu humoriste. Good question, I like it. What other questions do we have? See, Mimi, I was also in Lille. Good, thank you. Thanks for coming. Marie-Laure CONEJERO. I don't know if you're... Marie-Laure, yeah, Marie-Laure. I'm saying your name in Spanish because it sounds like a Spanish name. Conejero. Ça peut être CONEJERO, mais... CONEJERO ou CONEJERO. A new date for Grenoble. I was supposed to be in Grenoble. What was the date that we were in Grenoble for the show? Grenoble. It was supposed to be June 11th. And for now, we don't have another date. We're still waiting for the venue was called La Source. Il faut qu'on attende que La Source réouvre pour qu'il nous redonne une date. Donc, il nous manque la date à Grenoble, Nice et Aix-en-Provence aussi. C'est les 3 dates qui ne sont pas encore... on n'a pas encore des nouvelles dates. We don't have new shows for those cities yet. So you'll just have to keep waiting. And then the after party in Grenoble is going to be fucking great because it's at the bar, Une Petite Mousse, where I get all my beers from. And I have my own beer. So the after party in Grenoble is going to be unbelievable. Marie-Laure says it's conejero, oui, in Spanish. Good. I'm glad I pronounced that correctly. Conejero. I imagine you have to say. Kim Myers says, come to San Francisco. I will, once all this shit is over. Fucking champagne's going down, son. It's only 15 minutes into the happy hour. Jesus. Céline Carle, est-ce que tu as des spectacles prévus à Paris en janvier 2021? Non. En avril 2021, le 23 avril, je serai au Grand Rex. And that's it. That's all my Paris shows for now. I might be at a theatre called the European in October, maybe, hopefully, if the crisis ends. Fucking... but now, not in janvier 2021. No. Ray JJ, peux-tu me redonner le nom de la bière d'hier, s'il te plaît? Hold on, let me get the bottle. That's the bottle from yesterday. It was a Sam Smith Pale Ale. Sam Smith Pale Ale. If you're wondering why I went that way to go get the bottle, is because we store our bottles on the balcony because we don't have a bottle bin in the... I'm saying bottle. How many times do you want me to say bottle? Bottle instead of bottle.
Ouais, pourquoi il dit bottle? Il prononce pas les T. C'est pas normal en fait parce que c'est écrit B-O-T-T-L-E. Pourquoi il y a pas de T dans bottle? C'est quoi bottle?
Same as fucking Harry Potter, alright? There we go, Ray. I hope that answers your question. Jerry O'Mahony, good question. Merch. I'd like to contribute by buying a t-shirt, but how much are you getting from them? I have t-shirts. I made a bunch of t-shirts with the company called Monsieur T-shirt. That is the company. They're a pretty cool company based in Bordeaux. So basically I have a bunch of t-shirts and hoodies on their website. That you can go and buy. I don't know how much I make from them. I take a cut. They take most of the money because they make the things. All I did was sit down and go, hey, this would be a good idea for a t-shirt. Like, for example, in the t-shirts, I've got Je speak franglais, the shamrock here, the Irish shamrock, fils de pinte, because I'm a son of a pint. Fils de pinte, by the way, I have to give a shout out to Redouane Bougueraba, un humoriste qui est très très drôle en France, Redouane Bougueraba. Si tu regardes ça, tu regardes pas ça, mais merci pour l'idée de Fils de Pinte, c'est très drôle. I've got a Bonjour Dickheads t-shirt, Bisous Bye with the like the European Union, and a pint of Guinness on there. What else have we got? I can't remember all of the things. I think that's it. I think that I've gone through the whole list. So there's boys and girls, different colours. You can buy some stuff on there. I basically made them because I wanted to wear... I always wear black t-shirts, and I was bored of wearing a black t-shirt with nothing on it. So there we go. Hope that answers your question. Speaking, by the way, of supporting me and the channel, I think some people have contributed through YouTube so far. There's an option on YouTube where you can do a live, like a super chat, a thing called a super chat, which is essentially people paying money to comment on YouTube, which is very kind. The money, some of the money comes to me, so it helps to maintain the YouTube channel and all of the stupid shit that I do. And I have to say thank you to Ici c'est Gabi. Ici c'est Gabi. And for your €2.29, thanks very much. Ryan the Burger, thank you for your €2. And Steve Taillon, thank you for your $10 Canadian. I really appreciate it. I can't put your comments up on the screen because I don't see them correctly. They're not highlighted to me, but I guess I could. Also Agnieszka Kulaj, thank you. Do you plan with the question? Do you plan Stereo Trip Season 2? There are a lot of stereotypes about my country in Poland. No, not yet. There's no Season 2 of Stereo Trip. We did Season 1. We spent a year and a half making it, and it's very cool. We're super proud of it. It's some of the work that I'm the proudest of is Stereo Trip. But nobody sees it because it's on Canal Plus and you have to have Canal Plus to watch it. If you have Canal Plus, do it. Go to their website. Let me show you where it's at. It's on mycanal.fr, right? And then if you're subscribed to Canal Plus, which I am, then you can connect yourself. And if you type in to the search, you have to search Stereo Trip. You can't search Paul Taylor because it'll come up with my stand-up show. So Paul Taylor Stereo Trip. We made 6 episodes. It's a mini documentary series where I go to different countries and check out if their stereotypes are true or not. Maybe we should just watch one live. Can you imagine doing that? How much trouble I'd get in. Anyway, there is no season 2 planned for now because it was just too much work. Just way too much work, and I prefer doing stand-up comedy because it takes less time. I can think of a joke and then tell it to you on stage or in video. So yeah. Champagne's gone. We're done. What was I saying? Yeah, so if you're on YouTube, one of the ways which you can support the channel is through the super chat. If you're on a mobile device, there's a little icon with a $sign that you can click on, and then it basically gives me some money. You can choose how much money you can send to support this channel, and then you can leave a message and a comment, and I'll read it out for you. If you're not on YouTube, if you're on Facebook right now, or you're watching this whole thing after the video has come out, there is another way that you can support the channel and the things that I do. It's through a coffee account. You can buy me a coffee at ko-fi.com/Paul Taylor. And then when you do that, you go to that website. Essentially, it's basically a link directly to my PayPal account, except you buy me a coffee. I mean, a beer. Let's face it, I'm going to be buying beer with the money that you send over. Well, I'll probably be investing it into the channel, buying new equipment, paying people to do the cool visuals and stuff like that. Those are some of the ways that you can contribute to the channel and my work. There is a drinking game on this show. Drinking game. When my daughter in the background cries and goes, "Ah!" you have to drink. I've got no more champagne. Is there any champagne left? I think I've got a pre-made glass in the fridge. I pre-made a glass in the fridge because I knew I was going to finish the champagne. It's too small. Yeah, I do want it. Yeah, thanks very much. The jingle. Every day, I'm forgetting the jingle. For those of you who contribute to the channel, thank you very much. I much appreciate it. Here's your jingle.
Show me the money! Thanks very much for supporting the channel.
There we go. Thanks, wife. Cheers. Santé. Santé to the walking. We've already cheersed. Yeah, you walked. You walked. Now you need to talk. Cheers. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Cyn Castillo. Cyn Castillo, hello! An old work colleague from Apple who is based in California. I don't know if you still live in California, Cynthia, but good to see you on the show. Thanks for being here. Elliot Vi, I'm watching from Japan. Fucking change the happy hour time. It's 1 a.m. here. No, change where you live, okay? Why are you living in Japan? It's a great place. Angèle Janot asks me, do you miss Canterbury? I lived there for a year. There's certain things I miss about Canterbury, just the charm of it. C'est bucolique, Canterbury. If you don't know where Canterbury is, or you've never seen Canterbury, let me just get some Google images up for you. Canterbury in the UK, as opposed to New Zealand, because there is a Canterbury in New Zealand as well. Let me share this screen with you, people. Pow! Let's do that. There we go. There's Canterbury. There's basically, that's my mum's house just there. It's not. But there's some nice things. It's cute. And also... hold on, let me see if I can find Canterbury City sign. I was trying to find the sign outside Canterbury where it says that it is twinned. There it is. It's twinned. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Twinned with Reims. Reims. Reims en France, c'est jumelé avec ma ville en Angleterre, Canterbury, which makes sense. I'm drinking champagne from Reims. Cheers, everyone. Olivier Touron says he will only give me dollars if the show is with a moule bite. I will... no, I prefer no money. Thanks very much. My wife is not even seeing me in the moule bite, right? So it's never happening. Imagine... Olivier DFR says, bière better than champagne. It depends on the occasion, my friend. A beer is a better everyday drink, and champagne is good for celebrations like today. Although people in Reims, we've got a couple of friends from Reims, they just drink champagne all the time. Those alcoholic bastards. Yes, c'est Reims, pas Reims avec un H. Is Reims a different place? Maybe I got excited there. But hold on. Reims, jumelé. I think it's just how we spell Reims in English. Reims jumelage. Let me just confirm that for you. I might have completely made this up. Ville jumelée avec Reims. Reims, c'est... ça, on est sur le site web de reims.fr. Les villes, donc il y a Aix-la-Chapelle en Allemagne. Il y a Arlington aux États-Unis. Nice. Il y a Brazzaville au Congo. Canterbury, Grande-Bretagne. Pow! There we go. We are. It's just how we spell Reims. We spell it with an H. I don't know why, because we're fucking idiots. We we just do, I don't know, we do H's. Right. What time? It's already fucking 6:26. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time that we learned some Québécois.
Québécois. Tabarnak, c'est calice de merde. Mais qu'est-ce que ça veut dire, ça? Je comprends rien.
Oh, if you're new to the show, Québécois is a fun language. It's French, but it's kind of weird French. And in order to learn Québécois, I have my friend, Rolly Assal, who's based in Montreal, who I call on Skype every time I do a show. So let's see if he's available to learn some Québécois today. Let's do it. Oh, there he is. Ça va?
Oh, les gens me gossent.
Les gens, ils te gossent, pourquoi?
Les gens me gossent.
C'est ça l'expression, les gens, ils me gossent?
Ouais, c'est correct. Les gens me gossent, je suis plus capable.
Les gens me gossent. Why?
People are getting so crazy about what's happening right now. So, like, too crazy. I've been walking in the street this morning, and I came across a woman. I'm not kidding. She was wearing a mask on her mouth, right? Actually, no reason to wear a mask anyway. She's not going to catch anything. Fuck. She's wearing the mask. And she's also wearing, I swear to God, she was wearing the huge plastic mask, like on top of it. Like she looked like an astronaut walking on the streets. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing with the mask and the fucking astronaut shit when people in hospitals are actually needing it more than you do?
Yeah.
Le truc qui m'a vraiment gossé, là, je le dis, c'est un verbe maintenant, tu me gosses. Le truc qui m'a vraiment gossé, c'est I was walking towards her, and her being invincible with all the shit she had in her face, she's the one who moved away from the sidewalk. Like, you're immune to like an apocalypse, but you're afraid of me not like listening to my music on my phone.
It's probably because you're Arab, mate. That's why. She wasn't scared of getting a virus. She was like, oh no! Ah!
Probably.
That's crazy.
Anyway.
So she was wearing a full-on mask. I've seen...
She was wearing both. Le masque sur sa gueule. Déjà, qu'est-ce que tu fais avec...
Attends, t'as pas vu...
I think the thing is that Apple invented it. Le truc, le Bauer or whoever company is doing the huge mask, tu vois, comme anti-laser shit. Elle avait une grosse vitre, une porte patio, un gros truc, là, comme ça.
Hey, est-ce que t'as vu la photo dans le métro de Londres, in London Underground, de la personne qui avait carrément un seau en plastique sur sa tête? Attends, j'ai trouvé la photo.
Non, montre-moi.
Ouais, je te jure. Attends, j'ai trouvé la photo. Je vais la foutre dans le chat live Lola en direct. Ah merde. Attends, je sais pas si ça a fonctionné. Wait. Let's have it. Ready. Je le mets au-dessus de mon visage. Tu regardes le chat là?
Ouais.
Tu le verras apparaître dans quelques secondes. Elle a carrément un seau en plastique sur sa tête dans un bus, je crois. Tu vois ou pas?
Mais moi, je veux comprendre cette femme. Le matin, quand elle s'est levée et elle s'est dit, j'ai peur, je vais trouver une solution. Chérie, peux-tu aller chercher le seau de merde dans le garage? et on va le percer avec des trous et je vais le mettre sur ma tête et je vais me promener dans le métro.
Mais
C'était
le
son
pire,
plan, elle.
c'est que elle a des lunettes en plus. Et moi, j'ai mis un masque avec des lunettes. Déjà, the fucking, what you call the steam. Comment t'appelles ça en français, la bouée?
Du steam,
La buée,
la buée.
elle remonte
Oui.
dans les lunettes. Elle a des lunettes et un seau en plastique. Elle voit rien en fait.
Et elle s'est dit, je crois qu'en temps de coronavirus, la meilleure chose que je peux faire, c'est de ne plus être capable de respirer. Mais tu respires comment dans cette marde? Comment tu respires là-dedans? Guys,
Anyway.
relaxez. Just turn it a notch down. Just a notch down. Les gens me gossent aujourd'hui. C'est vendredi, ça me gosse un peu. Ça me gosse.
J'aime bien l'expression ça me gosse. Je sais pas si
Ouais.
en français vous dites ça me gosse. Ça s'écrit comment? G-O-S-S-E? G-O-S-S-I? Ça me gosse?
Oui, G-O-S-S.
Write in the
Il faut
comments.
faire attention, OK? Ouais, il faut faire attention. Ça me gosse, c'est le mot qu'on utilise ici pour dire ça m'énerve. Ce truc m'énerve. This thing is annoying. It's getting on my nerves. Ça m'énerve, ça me gosse. Tu me gosses. La fille, la personne à côté de moi sent pas bon. Ça me gosse. Ça me gosse. La fille avec le masque, elle m'énerve, elle me gosse. La situation du coronavirus, rendu où on est maintenant, quand everybody thinks about himself or herself, ça me gosse. We need to get in this together. Donne tes masques aux infirmiers et infirmières. Chris.
Good.
Mais faut faire attention, hein. Ceci dit, le mot gosse, je le sais que le mot gosse en France, c'est tes enfants. Ouais, moi j'ai 2 gosses.
Ah ouais, Yann
Moi,
C,
les enfants,
Yann
c'est
C on
gosse.
YouTube has commented, un gosse is a child in France. Yeah, which is
A
probably
child.
where the expression comes from in Québec. Ça me gosse, ça veut dire parce que les enfants sont tellement chiants que...
C'est une façon de dire que mes enfants, je suis plus capable. Je suis plus capable.
C'est plus capable.
OK? Mais il faut faire attention. Tu peux pas être un Français, arriver ici, au Québec, et faire comme « Ouais, putain, regardez, ça, c'est mes 2 gosses. » Parce qu'ici, il faut faire attention, le mot « gosse » veut aussi dire « testicule
Ouais, d'accord. »
On utilise le mot « gosse » au Québec pour aussi désigner tes testicules.
Ok, donc ça vient peut-être de ça parce que JB, la version française, c'est « ça me casse les couilles ». Donc ça me gosse, donc si couille, c'est gosse en français.
C'est de là que ça vient.
Voilà.
Ça me casse les couilles. Ça me
casse
gosse.
les couilles. It's breaking my balls. We say it in English. Oh, it breaks my balls.
Who said that? That's a huge revelation for me because I've never like our language is mostly based on English vocabulary, but this time our expression is completely based on a French one. Who said that? JB.
JB, yeah, JB on YouTube. Right, question for you, Rolly. Question from Ahmad Gachi. Do you speak Arabic?
Ben oui, Chris. Ya habibi, بكلم عربي مصري, je parle très bien. Wallah, je te jure. Wallah. Wallah.
So, people watching, some of the funniest times I've ever heard Rolly, ever, is when he's speaking to his mum in Arabic, but then some Québécois comes out at the same time. So he'll be speaking to his mum and they're angry, they're shouting at each other, and he's just like, it's some of the funniest shit you've ever heard.
But that's the thing. That's another thing. Like people, when they hear me speak with my mom on the phone, they think that I am completely mad or aggressive or something. Non, c'est pas parce qu'on parle fort les Arabes qu'on est agressif et qu'on est fâché du tout. L'autre jour, je parlais avec ma mère au téléphone avant le confinement. Mon ami, mon pote était chez moi. Il m'écoutait parler au téléphone. Je parlais avec ma mère au téléphone. Nanana. Je raccroche. Puis il me dit « Hey, putain, t'étais tendu. Pourquoi tu t'engueules avec ta mère? » J'ai fait « Premièrement, j'étais pas en train de m'engueuler. Elle était en train de me dire « Je t'aime. » OK? Et là, il me dit « Moi, mais pourquoi tu parlais fort sur le speakerphone? » Je fais « Deuxièmement, j'étais pas sur speakerphone. C'est juste ma mère parle extrêmement fort que tu l'entends à travers mon téléphone. Mais elle me disait tout simplement « Je t'aime. » Et c'est par nos émotions. Nos émotions passent à travers le ton dans notre voix. C'est pas parce qu'on est agressif. Tout le contraire.
Nice.
C'est un
I
stéréotype
see some
que les
people.
Arabes sont toujours agressifs.
Some people have the same sort of situation. Anuran on YouTube says I mix Hindi and English when speaking with my friends here, so he does a similar sort of thing. I don't know where he's based. My mate Dimitri, who you've met, Dimitri Mavromichalis, says he does it in Greek. Yeah, I've heard Dimitri doing it in Greek before when he's speaking.
Έλα ρε μαλάκα, που είσαι ρε μαλάκα. Τι κάνεις, τι θέλεις.
Basically, do you know what I mean? Fucking.
But it's a completely another language because the only thing you understand is that little words like sacrement, calice, ou genre, the French stuff. But otherwise, the whole point of the conversation, you don't get it.
Yeah,
which is kind of
hold
fun.
on. This is a good question. Tracy Sad says, "Teach us something in Arabic." What's a phrase that we can learn in Arabic with you instead of just Québécois?
But what's the point? What do you want to learn? What am I going to teach you? Are you really going to use it? Are you really going to go around and say, like, hey, I don't know what it means, but Rolly taught me this. I don't know. Tell me, what do you want me to teach you?
What's a phrase that we might that we hear that you would like, something that we hear a lot?
Perfect.
And then so like, for example, I'll give you an example in Greek, right? My mate Dimitri, I would hear them speaking Greek all the time, just saying malaka, 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 and then he explained it. I was like, oh, okay, I understand what it means. It basically means a bunch of things. It can mean fuck, it can mean mate, it can be cool. It's like putain, it's like mate. It's a whole bunch of things. So what do we hear often in Arabic?
Things. We hear two things. The first thing we hear is salamu alaikum. We hear salamu alaikum. I have no idea how to write it down, but this is what it sounds like. Salamu alaikum, which means which means hi to you, my friend. Like hi, salam alaikum. Yeah, whatever, Jessica. Whatever you think is good.
Mate, I don't speak Arabic, but I know that it's not spelt like that. It's not spelt salam like salami, like a fucking pizza. Salami malaikum.
Salamu alaikum, which means hi to you. It means hi to you.
And you respond, alaikum salam.
Something
right?
more complicated. Alaikum salam, which means the hi you're sending me, I'm giving it back to you. Salamu alaikum. Alaikum salam.
Right, Yasmin Boumazgo says it's written like this. Salam alaikum. Here's what here's a question for you, and then we'll stop talking about Arabic and we'll move on to other things. But how is it that I guess it's because Arabic doesn't have the normal, like the Roman alphabet. Is every time, like I see people, like it's Ramadan right now, right? It started yesterday or today, I think in France, and I see people, like all my friends on social media, they're saying, what is it? I've forgotten the phrase when it's Ramadan. You say whatever. They all write it differently. My point is in Arabic, like everything is written differently. When you see people, like here's when I noticed it. When you watch news programs about a terrorist attack, right, or something like that, every time in the news report, it'll say the attacker shouted Allahu Akbar before he decided to kill people, right? And every time, like on BBC News, they spell it to a different way that CNN do, a different way that France News Le Monde write it. It's always different. Like it's the same sound, but it's just written differently. You know, like if somebody were to say, like if there was a terrorist in France and he was French from France and not religious, and he was Catholic, and he was like, que Dieu soit puissant or whatever. Like you would write that out it's the same. I think it's because they don't have. It's a different alphabet. That's my theory.
Yeah, it's just a different alphabet. Actually, nobody knows how to write something in another language if you're not using the alphabet of the actual language. Like everybody's gonna write it differently. That's rule of thumb, like rule number one. And the other thing, like Allahu Akbar is it has nothing to do with anything that's terrorist or anything. It's just when you in French something happens and you go like, oh mon Dieu, or like in English it's like, oh my God, that's so crazy. That's just a normal sentence.
Exactly.
That became a signature of something that we call violence. It has nothing to do. And nice. I saw one comment, someone saying, how do you say tabarnak in Arabic? I would say tabarnak in Arabic is that's the I think so.
Good stuff.
Rolly, are you Muslim? No, I'm not Muslim.
Yeah, this is Rolly is not Muslim. You need to talk about this in your stand-up, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm not Muslim. I'm Catholic. There's only 3 of us in the whole world, but yes, I'm Catholic. Actually, Paul, did you know there are more Asian Muslims than Arab Muslims in the world? Did you know that?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Arab Muslims are only 1/3 of the Muslim population. 2/3 of the Muslim population are Asians.
Yeah, because there's like 1.5 billion of them total. So obviously, yeah, that makes sense. I didn't know that, but it makes sense now that you say it.
You didn't know that, but it makes sense because like if Asians like there are Asians everywhere, right? But nobody's afraid of Asians. That's
Yeah, it's anyway. This went off from learning Québécois.
On parle le québécois. On a dit la fille avec le masque me gosse. That's the point.
Ouais, c'était ça. C'était ça me gosse. Voilà. All right, nice one. Cool. Well, thanks very much for the Québécois lesson and the Arab lesson and the Muslim lesson. I think this is the show, the episode that we've learnt the most on so far.
That's not to express yourself in québécois. That's un truc de apprendre la culture dans le monde. It became something more of a... Ouais.
All right, have a beer and calm down about the mask situation.
I'll be more happy probably on Monday.
All right, nice one. Well, have a good weekend, mate. I'll see you later.
Un masque en plastique. Ouais. Bye, man.
See you later, bye. Oh, round of applause for Rolly, ladies and gentlemen. Also, he does all the jingles on this show. Let's do his jingle again.
Québécois. Tabarnak, c'est calice de merde. Mais qu'est-ce que ça veut dire, ça? Je comprends rien.
By the way, you can go follow Rolly. I forgot to tell you, you can follow Rolly at Instagram, at RollyAsal. He does some fun stuff on there. And he also sometimes opens for me when I'm doing my live show, as Soraya apparently on YouTube says. Rolly et Paul, je vous ai vu à Montréal en show last year. J'ai adoré. Merci beaucoup, Soraya. Thanks so much. Right. Ouais, Bulbul Boncard, culture générale aujourd'hui au programme. Exactly, yeah. It's hey, this is a free for all show. There's no I have pre-selected things that we can do, but you know, if we go into other stuff, then we go into other stuff. I fucking love it. Right, what else? What's going on? How are you all? Sandrine Marchand says, tu fais des shows au Québec? Yes, he does do shows in Quebec. Do I do shows? Yeah, now and again when I get over there. I was supposed to be over in July for Juste pour Rire, but that got cancelled. So the next time I'm in Montreal, we're trying for November. We're trying to get a US-Canada tour happening in November, starting with Montreal and then kind of the biggest cities in Canada, the biggest cities in the US as well. So keep an eye on my social media for that. We'll see. Hopefully, fingers crossed, legs crossed. Who knows what's going to happen? Laura Schiarillo says, is Rolly single? Yes, I think he is. So hit him up on Instagram. And Raquel Rigal says, drink. Yeah, because the baby in the background is crying. She missed her afternoon nap, so she's in a bad mood, I think. Right. Paul, quand reviendras-tu jouer à Lille? This is a good question. There is another date. I just forgotten it. It's sometime next year. Let me look at my website, paultaylorcomedy.com. paultaylorcomedy.com. That's where you can find all my shit, by the way. Let me go to tickets and let me see what the situation is. Lille, April the 9th. There we go, April the 9th. You can already buy tickets if you want. And that will redirect you to Fnac Spectacle. It's at a theatre called Le Théâtre Sébastopol, which is a big theatre. I think like 1,000 people. So it's happening next year in April. Whoop, whoop. I mean, we'll see. I'm not guaranteeing anything because maybe this virus comes back next year and then we have to shut down again and we have to cancel stuff It's just unbelievable. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 6:45. Let's do some expressions. We were learning Québécois. We were learning a bit of Arabic. Let's keep going with the expressions. What's your favorite expression?
AMA. Ask me anything. Oh, you've got something interesting to say, do you? Well, go on, say it. Say it in English, dis-le en français, and we'll see if it's interesting.
That's when you're 2 glasses of champagne in, you fuck up the jingles. Favorite expressions, it's the part of the show where we talk about expressions in English, les expressions françaises aussi, et on essaye de traduire ça dans l'autre langue, et d'expressions dans d'autres langues aussi. Si vous avez d'autres langues à partager, n'hésitez pas. Par contre, traduisez-le soit en français, or translate it into English if you're sending me an expression from another country, because I won't understand it, I won't be able to read it. And while you come up with some expressions, let me say thank you to some more people who have sent me some super chats through YouTube. We have Ebby Versace. Thank you so much for your $9. You listen to me almost every day while I work. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Paul Chapman. Your cat and mine are twins, except mine is not deaf. He just ignores us. Yeah, my cat is deaf. French Lady in Red, thank you so much as well. 15 euros. Wow, that's unbelievable. That's crazy. Thank you. Hi again. You should get paid by the Canterbury Tourist Office because you're great at advertising its charm. Yeah, maybe I'll call the Canterbury Tourist Office. Yak 1066, you're always here, Yak, and you're always giving me money every day. Thank you for your 5 Swiss francs. La mère à la poubelle, c'est pas la plus belle. Is that right now? Is that an expression that you came up with? La mère à la poubelle, c'est pas la plus belle. Stuart Mitchell, a French, Scottish couple in Scotland. Thank you for your £5. You've watched since the start of lockdown, but it's my first time commenting. Get to Edinburgh for a show. I will try and get to Edinburgh once this is all over. Fred Gars, on peut acheter où ta bière? Je veux en boire avec toi. Une de ces prochaines happy hours. My beer, you can buy it. Well, it's unavailable right now. It's on La Petite Mousse, their website. Basically, they have a page which has my shit on it, basically. I don't know. You can go through my website to find it, but it's unavailable. They've stopped brewing just because they're not working right now. But buy it again when we're back out of confinement. Right, Florian Rousseau, who has contributed €5, has a great expression. Les Anglais ont débarqué. Ah! How have we not had that one before? Les Anglais ont débarqué. People learning French. This is one that took me a while. I never understood it. It means, well, literally, it means that the English have landed on, like, the beach. They have landed, they débarqué. What's the actual English word for débarquer? To get off something, to get off the boat, to disembark. The English have disembarked. What that actually means is that a woman is on her period. When you say the English have disembarked, it means it means that you've had a period. I think it's because when the English disembark in France, there's always a lot of blood because we all end up killing each other. Well, not anymore, right? But back in the day, the 100 Years' War and all that stuff, we used to kill each other. And so when the English disembark, there's blood. So that's when women have their periods. I fucking love that expression. It's so stupid, but it's good. Thank you. Florian Rousseau and Delphine MS, mettre la viande dans le torchon. Is that the expression? I can't see it properly. My window's a bit weird. Ouais, mettre la viande dans le torchon. Tu connais cette phrase? I don't know this phrase. Here we go. Mettre la viande dans le torchon fait partie de la longue liste des expressions biologiques, c'est-à-dire liées au rythme circadien de l'être humain, parmi lesquelles on retrouve être chaud patate. Changer l'eau des... donc, être chaud, mettre la viande dans le torchon. So that means that you're up for it. C'est ça? Être chaud patate. Oh, get out of the way. Hein? Ouais, être chaud patate, so you're up for it. You're up for it, you want it, you're up for it. T'es chaud patate. Chaud patate. Thank you so much for the super chats and the expressions. What do we have? What other expressions? Let's see. On Facebook, what have you got going? Clifford Chan, je cogne les clous. Je cogne les clous from Quebec apparently means I'm nodding off. I'm going to sleep. Je m'endors. Je cogne les clous. I don't know why that is. Maybe at some stage, les Québécois, they didn't have anything to sleep on apart from the floor, and les clous, ils sont dans the floorboards. Je sais pas d'où ça vient, mais c'est très drôle. What else do we have? Jessica Wiggans Husson on Facebook says, ça ne casse pas trois pattes à un palmipède. Literally, it doesn't break 3 legs off a duck. Un palmipède, yeah. Je connais la phrase, ça casse pas 3 pattes à un canard, mais palmipède. Palmipède, is that like the word for... Because ped is Greek, and I think it's Greek. Dimitri, is it Greek? And it means foot, like feet. And palme is, I guess that means palm-footed people. The ducks, yeah, I don't think, do we have a general word for that? Probably. I'm looking it up. Palmiped. In English we say a palmiped. Okay, a web-footed bird. A bird with webbed feet, a palmiped. Okay, I imagine the real... Okay, you could have just said canard, but yeah, it doesn't break 3 legs off a duck. It means that it's not that great. If I say, this champagne, it doesn't break three legs off a duck, it means it's not that great. C'est ça, hein? Parfait. Second glass is almost done. Mohammed says, filet à l'anglaise. Filet à l'anglaise. Yes, this is a classic French one. Filet à l'anglaise means to leave the English way, an English exit, which basically means saying goodbye without saying goodbye, which is exactly what English people do in France because we fucking hate la bise. We're fed up with having to say, ouais, salut, à la prochaine, salut, à la prochaine, salut, à la prochaine, salut. We just leave and we say goodbye to nobody. In English, the phrase we say is an Irish exit. That's how we say it in English. I don't know why, because maybe the Irish did the same thing. They were like, fuck off, fuck the laddie, it's ain't fucking Irish. Mum, where are you? If you're watching this, send me a text right now and tell me why we say an Irish exit. Go. Right. Jérémy da Silva. Jérémy da Silva. La meilleure traduction pour un balai dans le cul. To have a broomstick up your ass. What is the English, what would be the best English equivalent? Un balai dans le cul. I guess it means you've got a stick up your ass. It means basically that someone's tense, right? If someone's really tense, if you're in like a meeting and there's somebody that's just like a bit more like, hello, how are you? Yeah, very nice. He's got a broomstick up his ass. Like, just take it out, relax a bit, right? T'as un balai dans le cul, you've got a broomstick up your ass. It means that you're not relaxed. Like, chill out a bit. Like Rolly, today. Il avait un balai dans le cul. Non, c'est même pas ça. Parce qu'il était énervé, mais un balai dans le cul. It means you're a bit more, I don't know. What's the word? I don't know. Un balai dans le cul. Ouais, just imagine the visuals of having a broomstick, a whole stick like that tall up your ass. Imagine how tense you'd be. You'd be like fucking tense, mate. You wouldn't be able to walk properly. So you wouldn't be relaxed. It's basically not being relaxed. Right. What have we got? Right. Lara Porcher, c'est le Roquefort qui dit au camembert, tu pues. I imagine that's similar to the English expression, it's the pot calling the kettle black. Ça veut dire, tu connais cette phrase-là? Le Roquefort qui dit au camembert, tu pues. Ouais, l'hôpital qui se fout de la charité. It means that you're being not hypochondriac, hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. It's the Roquefort. It's basically the Roquefort cheese that's saying to the camembert, "You stink." When Roquefort smells stronger than camembert. Good expression. I like it, Lara. Thanks very much. Juliette Le Pivert. Excuse my French. Exactly. Excuse my French. It's not as good as it should be. Excuse my French. Pardon my French, we say as well. Les Français, je crois que vous connaissez cette expression. En gros, ça veut dire, quand on dit un gros mot, on dit désolé pour mon français. C'est comme si on dit, see you, you're a fucking idiot. Pardon my French. Je sais pas pourquoi. On dit ça, on dit excuse mon français. Voilà. Right, let's do a couple more because we got 5 minutes left of the happy hour, and we'll just keep doing the expressions until the end. Rigide, uptight, talking about the ballet dans le cul. Kiana Brown on Facebook says to hear something straight from the horse's mouth. D'entendre quelque chose direct de la bouche du cheval. Ça veut dire en gros direct de la source. Voilà, si tu entends un truc direct de la source, genre tu entends il paraît que la fille de Paul, elle commence à marcher maintenant. Eh ben vous pouvez dire ouais, je l'ai entendu direct de la bouche du cheval. I heard it from the horse's mouth. I wonder what she thinks. It's like her dad during the whole day is normal, and then for 1 hour he just sits and shouts at a camera. She doesn't even know what a camera is. I'm sitting here shouting at my screen. I'm drinking. I'm not even looking at her. I wonder what she thinks in her little head. Maybe that's why she's walking at 10 months old. Because she's like, I need to get the fuck out of this house because it's a crazy house and my dad is mental. So I need to get out of this house fucking now. Right. YouTube. Kaisa. Estonian. Let's learn a bit of Estonian. The phrase is kops üle maksa. I don't know if that's well pronounced or not. But the lung went over the liver, which means the person is angry. It makes no sense. The lung went over the liver. Okay, so if your lung goes over the liver, I imagine it means you're angry because if that happens, you're probably in a lot of pain and I don't know how bad of a disease that is in Estonia that all the lungs come over the livers. I don't know why it's specifically a lung and a liver and not like the lung over the stomach or the liver over the heart or some other anatomy. There's got to be a reason for that at some point. I don't know, but it's fucking great. I love it. Le poumon qui passe devant le foie, c'était ça en français, je ne l'ai même pas traduit parce que je suis un connard. Voilà. Here we go. Kuruvari says, we have that expression in German, except it's a lose, not a lung. I don't know what a lose is. Louise is my daughter's name, but I don't know what a lose is. But yeah, so you've got a similar expression in German. Ollie P is back in the house, always with some of the best expressions and best jokes that we have. The English expression is to be built like a brick shithouse, which we learnt is bécosse en québécois. To be well built, to be muscly. Yeah, in English, en anglais, en gros, on dit t'es construit comme une maison de merde de briques. Ça n'a pas shit house, ça n'a pas. T'es construit comme une maison de merde de briques. Voilà, littéralement. En gros, ça veut dire que t'es bien, que t'es. Hein? Je sais même pas c'est quoi l'expression en français. T'es gaulé. Ça se dit t'es gaulé? C'est quand t'as beaucoup de muscles en français. Ouais. T'es gaulé? Ouais. Ok, je sais pas d'où j'ai sorti cette phrase. Hein? Et je suis bien gaulé. Voilà, bien gaulé. I pulled that phrase out of my ass, didn't I? There's another expression, to pull something out of your ass. De sortir un truc de ton cul, ça veut dire qu'il est sorti de nulle part. Oh, come on! Transitions! Speaking of taking things out of my ass... j'ai pas de transition. Natalie C points out that I can't pronounce the word daughter because I pronounce it daughter without the T. D-A-U-G-H underscore E-R. I'm going to go one better than you. That's not even how, I mean, phonetically, how would you spell daughter? I think I would spell it, if I was to spell daughter, it would be door, like door, like that. Daughter. That's my daughter. Daughter. Fille. Oh, God. This is fucking hilarious. I love it. Right, we're going to do one more. Let's do one more. Just a question. Am I Cockney? No, I'm not Cockney. But sometimes I might sound it if I'm like, oh, mate, do you know what I mean? Like, fucking, I don't know why I'm doing that. But my accent it can be close to Cockney when I get angry. Let's finish on this expression. Sugata Bose, hold my beer. It's how appropriate is this? Tiens ma bière. How do I even explain hold my beer as an expression? I tell you what, I'm not even going to do it. I'm going to get it on the internet. Hold, they'll do a better job. There's a lot of memes. There's a Twitter account called Hold My Beer, and and it's amazing. It's like, it basically means hold my beer while I do something. Hold my beer. Let's do, what does hold my beer mean? Let's do it properly instead of me talking shit as I normally do. What does hold my beer mean? Oh, accept the cookies. We all want the cookies, man. Fucking hell. Hold my beer is an expression joked about being said before an unthinking person does something dangerous or stupid. On the internet, hold my beer is used to make fun of decisions that are seen to be made bad. Right, so hold my beer. Let me go to Twitter. Twitter.com, and let me find the Hold My Beer account. Hold My Beer. This is what Hold My Beer is, basically. There we go. Perfect example. Where you would say, hold my beer while I load this motorcycle. Tiens ma bière pendant que je fais ce truc avec ce... You've got to follow this account if you don't follow it already. It's hilarious. Hold my beer while I need to check my phone. Here we go. Tiens ma bière pendant que je vérifie mon téléphone. Là, c'est sûr qu'il y a une voiture qui va venir percuter quasiment le mec, mais... Ah non. Le chien, il lui pisse dessus. Go follow Hold My Beer. It's a great expression. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings to a close this happy hour on Friday, the 24th of April, ladies and gentlemen. We've got, 2 weeks left of lockdown? I can't count. 2 weeks left of lockdown. And we'll see what happens. Hey, I hope this show was fun for you. It was fun for me. I hope there was no technical issues with the show. Hello to people on Facebook again, because now I was able to get some Facebook situations going. Before we finish, just a couple of thanks to the people who've also contributed to the show. We had Tyler Haas, as usual. Thank you, my friend. Congrats to Louise for walking. I just got out of a meeting and just joined Kristen Kim. Thank you for contributing always. Lo Nefertiti, thank you for your 10 euros. I appreciate it. Bravo à Louise encore. Also, Leo the 30th. Thank you for your $5. I can't read your question because it's too far down my screen. Will you make any more What the Fuck France? No, I won't. And that's it. Thank you so much for everyone that contributed on the Super Chat. Everyone on the coffee account, thank you for the beers. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you on Monday at 6 p.m. for another Paul Taylor's Happy Hour live. Santé!
Thanks for watching Paul Taylor's Happy Hour Live. See you dickhead soon for another episode.